Mr. Incredible is left to look after Jack and the kids while Elastigirl is out saving the world. That's a really brief synopsis ripped straight from IMDb. I did that because there's so many twists and turns that I didn't see coming, and I don't really want to ruin it for anyone. What I loved about the first film is the world that The Incredibles is set. It's like Blade Runner-esque in the sense that it's like we stopped evolving technologically at a certain point. For Blade Runner, it's like the 80s. And in The Incredibles, it's like the 60s. It's a future that was almost inspired by the World's Fair shows. I just love it. It's like we kept developing analog tech. And that feeling is also reminiscent of Michael Giacchino's phenomenal score. He took what amazing work he did in the first Incredibles 14 fucking years ago and just elaborated it. It made the transition back into the world really easy. You know, we've reached a certain point in the world of visual effects, so much so, last year's greatest character was an ape named Caesar. And that it comes to question, why animation? We could easily do a Fantastic Four Incredibles movie live action, right? Well, after the first scene of the movie, you realise why the animation is so important. The world, the vistas, you know, everything's so over the top that if we did it in live action, we'd lose a lot of what makes The Incredibles so special. The voice cast is fantastic, and holy fuck, it's so hard not to say incredible, but Holly Hunter and Catherine Keener were my personal favourites here. Bob Odenkirk and Jonathan Banks also make like a semi-Breaking Bad reunion as the newcomers to The Incredibles, and they also did a fantastic job. Edna Mode though, she's back and she's voiced by director Brad Bird, and she also teams up with Jack to make one of my favourite team-ups in the movie. Samuel Jackson's Frozone is also given a more expanded role, and he certainly iced up the scenery. That was bad, make sure you edit. I don't really have any issues with the movie other than some of the story points in the finale were just a little bit silly, but my biggest issue is that we had to wait 14 fucking years for this movie, but it didn't disappoint. In fact, I was actually really sad when I noticed that the movie was about to end. Also, it was kind of awkward when John Lasseter's name came up in the title, but that's it, that's all the nitpicks. This movie meets the phenomenally high expectations. It doesn't exceed them, but it meets them definitely. Brad Bird directs the shit out of this. I can't suck enough cum out of fucking Michael Giacchino's dick. As anyone who watched the channel knows, I love Michael Giacchino so much. So yes, I definitely recommend this for everyone and their families. Probably not this review for the families, but, you know, adults can watch this. Thank you so much for checking out my review of The Incredibles 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And of course, if you like this review and want to see more, please click share to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye.